Privas became the capital of the region in 1791. It is situated in the Cold-Abe region near the Rhone Valley. The inhabitants are called Privadois and Privadoises. There are about 200,000 inhabitants in Privas. The Shield of Privas was created in 1809. It's a show an oak tree to symbolize strength and energy. It's shown three fleur-de-lis.
We can see a crown with 3 towers because Privas was a fortified town. The motto of Privas is destroyed by violence, its energy brought it back to life.
The Montolon is a volcano which is no longer active. It overlooks Privas.
A long time ago, a fortress was built at the top.
From up there, soldiers protected the town.
But the fortress was destroyed and the soldiers are killed in 1629 during the siege of Privas.
In 1840, a priest had 3 wooden crosses erected up there.
In 1957, a pieta was carved at the foot of the crosses.
When you arrive in Privas, the courthouse is the first building that you see. It was built in 1829.
It is big with classic columns in the front. It looks like a Greek temple. The procedure was built in the 15th century. It is situated in the corner of the Republic Square. It was the house of the people who governed Privas. It is very.
The Catholic Church of Privas was built in 1894. Its decorations are simple.
The first Protestant church was destroyed in 1629 during the siege of Privas. A new church was built in 1820. It was inaugurated in March 1823. The architecture is classical and the decoration very simple. The semicircular windows are the sign of a religious building.
There is a bell called Marie Durand.
Marie Durand was a very famous local Protestant woman. The church is opposite the cinema. The music school is built in the building that dates back to the 17th century.
There are 390 standards. It is located the news record table and the present. In the past, it used to be the former secondary school. The media center is situated in the town center. It is called Jacques Dupin, a poet who was born in Privas. Before he became in a media center, it was a Catholic church back in the 17th century. In 1913, it was turned into a theater, into a cinema, and finally into a media center. It welcomed its first vendors in November 1988. You can borrow books, comics, CDs, CD-ROMs. You can also see cultural exhibitions in the hall. The theatre is situated near the Vincent d'Indy High School. It was inaugurated in 1970 and it holds 800 seats. There is a drama club for children, teenagers, and adults. You can see concerts, ballets, circus shows, plays, and so on. The building of the town hall started in May 1936. It was inaugurated just after the war. In the town council meeting room, there is a large painting showing the siege of Privas. The belfry of the town hall is at the height of the steeple of the Catholic church. You can go to the top of the belfry to enjoy the view over the town. The rampant barracks were built between 1855 and 1861 to house the troops. In front of the barracks, there is a large square called Champ de Mars. This square was used by the soldiers to patrol and train. Today it is used as a parking lot or the old special events like sports competition, the fun fair, the ball on Bastille Day. The prison of Privas was built between 1812 and 1820. It was opened in February 1820. It is situated in the town center near the music school. The prison houses men who are over 18 years old only. There are no women prisoners. It holds 62 beds. The old train station was near our school. It was inaugurated in February 1862. It was used to carry the iron ore that was produced in the area. It also carried passengers. The line was closed down in 1958 for travelers, and it was destroyed in January 2001. Today, Ardèche is the only French country that doesn't have a railway line for passengers. The big square in front of the station has been turned into a big parking lot where the circus can be set up.
The Louis XIV bridge dates back to the 13th century. It was the only way to cross the Ouvèze River and have access to Privas.
In 1629, the soldiers of King Louis XIII used it to invade and destroy Privas. Today it is the oldest historical monument in Privas, and it has kept its authentic beauty.